Good morning, park managers, and welcome back to Community Park 11.0 on Jurassic World Evolution 2. Today, Callum Oldfield asked for a Gigantosaurus, so that's what we're going to do for the enclosure. We're going to be making a Gigantosaurus enclosure. We're going to be using some of the Biossine trees, and we're going to try and give it a swampy look without having to, any water in there. We're going to do the water in the offshore area, just to make sure that the Gigantosaurus goes back and forth between the whole enclosure, is not just sort of holding off in one area, so it gets a full use. So we're going to be using a dirt brush all the way around. We're going to be using this particular brush right here for that almost swamp like foliage, and on the hilly areas where the plants are growing we'll be adding a lot of rock, and then in the drier areas where you can see the dirt we'll be adding a lot of the dead trees. I know it's going to be the same one over and over, so I'm definitely hoping for in Jurassic World Evolution 3 some more dead trees, just so we can make it kind of interesting looking, so it's not the same log one over and over and over and over again, because you can't really rotate it, you can only really spin it around. And as well, I want to make this enclosure kind of simple, not heavily overgrown, because I want to be able to see the Gigantosaurus, and it actually, you'll see a little bit later, with it being the darker skin, because I go for the movie skin, so I'm going to guess that may have been the Gigantosaurus they wanted to see in this enclosure. It kind of blends in a little bit with those darker trees. We do this little staff area, and I do a fake kind of fencing to stop people from going up that path, but the zookeepers would just move those out of the way to get in there. But anyways, this is the enclosure, and honestly I feel like it looks great in here. So obviously in the offshore area I do a tropical brush, because that is the biome type of the map, and I kind of want it to sort of blend in a little bit, but it was just nice to watch it move around. And honestly, I look at this Gigantosaurus and I still think it's such an odd mix of a creature, it's almost like it's trying to be an Ultraspinax at the same time as being a Gigantosaurus and a crocodile, but nevertheless it looks really cool, and it somewhat blends in the enclosure. If you saw that shot there, it looks like you can't see it. It blends in really well, which I was quite surprised by, but definitely looks so cool, especially with the log gallery next to the feeder, the dead trees in the middle. But anyways, if you want to add a dinosaur to Community Park 11.0, let me know in the comments what dinosaur and the kind of enclosure you'd like to see in. Thank you for watching.